Hello and welcome everybody to the first annual Pirate King Brawl, which I will be hosting today. Before we start, a word from our sponsor.
Will justice prevail? Why, there's no other way! The winner will define the meaning of justice!
Thank you. That was something. Okay, so we have in District 1 Hancock and Luffy. Hancock rigged the system to get in a district together with Luffy. District 2, we have Sanji and Zoro, who are most likely to kill each other rather than the other districts. District 3, we have Law and Rosinante. Again, I think the system has been rigged in favour of these two. District 4 has Doflamingo and Crocodile. Another allegation right there. Crocodile did not like being put in a district with Doflamingo, but District 5 has Mihawk and Shanks together. District 6 has Nami and Robin. Nami refused to be put in a team with anybody stupid, and that eliminated most of the other contestants. District 7 has Usopp and Frankie. I'm sure we'll see them build something together. District 8 has Chopper and Brook, who are probably going to get scared and run away, but you know, they should be confined to the arena. District 9 has Kid and Killer, who are extremely confident that they will be the ones to win this. Nobody told them that only one of them will be able to win, so we'll see how that goes. District 10 is a little bit unfair because Penguin and Chachi kind of just like, yeah, they kind of went into a slot together pretending to be one person wearing like a large coat and just hiding. So they're in there together, and they're in their district together with Beppo. District 11 is Whitebeard and Ace together, and finally for District 12 we have two partners who do not like each other at all, Smoker and Virgo. Okay, without further ado, let us begin. So, day 1, the bloodbath. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Killer runs away from the cornucopia immediately. Whitebeard and Zoro fight for a bag. Whitebeard gives up and retreats. Okay. Hancock strangles Robin after engaging in a fist fight. Oh no, this is the scene of Luffy saying he's got women on his crew. Hancock remembers that. Beppo grabs a shovel. Mihawk finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Crocodile runs away. Frankie runs away. Brook breaks Ace's nose for a basket of bread. That's okay. I think Ace's nose has been broken a lot of times before. Sanji takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Smoker runs away. Kid stays at the cornucopia for resources. He's got the confidence. Luffy snatches a pair of sayas. Shanks runs away, the coward. The rat allegations are true. Doflamingo finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Okay, he can go camping together with Mihawk then. Law retrieves a trident. I don't know if he'll be able to use that. He doesn't really have the muscle power to use it, does he? Rosinante accidentally steps on a landmine. No! How does Rosie have his first accident on the first day? No. Is he dead? I mean, surely he's dead, right? Or has he just like lost a limb? There goes my favourite. Chopper runs away, that's in character. Usopp grabs a shovel, he can go dig a grave together with Beppo. Virgo runs away with a lighter and some rope. Nami runs away. Shachi and Penguin clutch a first aid kit and run away. Okay. That's the most reasonable thing I've read. So, day 1, after the bloodbath. Smoker sleeps through the entire day. Doflamingo picks flowers. Perfect. We all know he's a very peaceful person. Picking flowers is very in character. Nami questions her sanity. Like, she doesn't even want to become the king of the pirates. Why is she here? Luffy throws a knife into Sanji's chest. No, Sanji, no! Brook attacks Virgo, but he manages to escape. Zoro questions his sanity. He has just lost Sanji to Luffy. Like, no wonder. Mihawk, Killer, and Crocodile hunt for other tributes, individually or together, because that would be a scary team to hunt down other tributes. Ace defeats Usopp in a fight, but spares his life. Yeah, that's the comrade of his kid brother, of course he does. Frankie is also questioning his sanity. We've got a lot of that. Law, Whitebeard, and Kid hunt for other tributes. Okay, again, individually or together, I don't know. Chopper accidentally steps on a landmine. Oh no. Well, there's our second landmine casualty. Shanks receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Okay, we've got a Shanks fangirl or fanboy in the watching this. Hancock discovers a river. And Shachi and Penguin stalk Beppo, but they're from the same district. Please don't kill Beppo. Oh, that would break my heart. That would absolutely break my heart. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Robin, strangled by Hancock. Rosinante stepped on a landmine. Oh no, Rosie, I miss you. Sanji, killed by Luffy, out of all things, and Chopper, again, a landmine casualty. Smoker, Kid, and Law cheerfully sing songs together, so they were hunting for tributes together. I ship it, you know, like, Law and Smoker already like a pair, and then Kid and Law as well, like, yeah, that works. Shanks destroys Zoro's supplies while he is asleep, okay, no observation haki, right there. But then again, Zoro sleeps through the entire day, right, so it's gotta be easy. Beppo is awoken by nightmares. No, poor Beppo. Mihawk tends to Nami's wounds. Okay. Shachi and Penguin want to win. Doflamingo overpowers Whitebeard, killing him. Ooh, that reminds me of the One Piece Academy panels with them fighting. Damn, Doflamingo. I mean, you know, I might have a second favorite. If it can't be the younger brother, then I want the older brother to win. Luffy cries himself to sleep. Well, what did you stab Sanji for then? Come on, dude. Of course you're gonna cry and be miserable. Crocodile is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Killer, Hancock, and Usopp discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Okay, so Killer was with somebody else before, Mihawk and Crocodile, I think, but now he's hanging out with Hancock and Usopp. I think Killer is trying to bring about an alliance here. Day 2. Smoker searches for a water source. Killer and Usopp fight Hancock and Kid. Hancock and Kid No! Are you telling me that Killer killed Kid? That's not okay. I mean, maybe Usopp did, but yeah, did Usopp really kill Eustace Kid? I think Killer fought Hancock and Kid on his own, but then again, come on, Killer. Come on. What kind of mushrooms were you taking attacking Kid? Doflamingo and Beppo work together for the day. Okay. Connecting over their shared love for Law. Yeah. Nami defeats Shachi and Penguin in a fight. That was a bit unfair of a fight, but spares their life. Frankie is exploring. Luffy searches for a water source. Hancock has found a river. So, you know, he just needs to find Hancock. Law questions his sanity. I don't think he needed the brawl to start for that. I think he was questioning his sanity very early on in his life. Brook attacks Zoro, but he manages to escape. Okay, a sword fight there. Mihawk severely injures Crocodile, but puts him out of his misery. Okay, so Crocodile down for the count. Ace attacks Virgo, but he manages to escape. And Shanks receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Who, with a lot of money in their bags, is sponsoring Shanks? Because, like, that was, what was it first? Water? And now he's getting an explosive too on day 2 when it's more expensive, nonetheless. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Whitebeard, killed by Doflamingo. Killer is the one that died. Kid survived. So Kid killed Killer. Well, that's no better. They're a couple, do not separate. Usopp, right, and then Hancock killed Usopp and Crocodile. Okay, let's just look at everyone's status. Okay, so we have... Hancock has 3 kills. Wow. Wait, so if Usopp has none... Right, Usopp just died. What about Kid? It does have 2 kills, so maybe it counts like double together with Hancock because they were fighting together. Interesting. Mihawk receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Okay, somebody's into older men in the audience. Both sponsoring both Shanks and Mihawk right there. Brook forces Shachi and Penguin to kill Shanks or Ace. He decides to kill Shanks. That is the much better decision, not only because I'm an Ace simp, but also because Shanks keeps getting sponsored, so, you know, that's an unfair advantage. So do they have the explosives now? There go Doflamingo and Hancock unsuccessfully ambush Nami, Luffy, and Smoker, who killed them instead. You know, Hancock gave it away, 100%. She could not ambush Luffy. But now she dies for it, which is a little bit sad. You know, as much as I was rooting for Doflamingo, at least he died together with Vago. You know, right? Like, they're also a couple do sometimes separate. I don't know. Beppo, Zoro, Law, Kid, and Frankie sleep in shifts. I am very glad that Beppo and Law are together. Good for them. Good for them. Right, day 3. Frankie practices his archery. He's got so many weapons in his body, and archery is what he goes for? Okay. Law receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. I mean, Law is like the most simped for character in all of One Piece, right? Like, I'm not surprised he's getting sponsored. Luffy sprains his ankle while running away from Shachi and Penguin. Well, it is 2 of them, even though Luffy's a little bit strong. Nami sprains her ankle while running away from Beppo. Smoker, Zoro, and Brook get into a fight. Smoker triumphantly kills them both. Okay, not bad. Not bad. I guess his devil fruit was just too strong for them both. I guess Zoro can't cut through smoke. Mihawk tries to sleep through the entire day because he is in fact a cat. Ace tries to spear fish with a trident. Kid discovers a river. Oh, maybe he meets Ace then. But at least they don't kill each other. Okay, arena event, so that can't mean anything good. A swarm of trackerjackers invades the arena, so, you know, like the hornets that are like drugs and give you trauma. Besides painful stings and potential death. Beppo survives. Good. Mihawk knocks Nami unconscious and leaves her there as bait. Oh, that is cold, but I'm not surprised. Frankie survives, Shachi and Penguin survive, Ace survives. Law and Luffy run out of places to run and are stung to death. Oh no, Law, Luffy. Oh. Well, you know, it serves Luffy right for stabbing Sanji to death first. Smoker survives. Kid is stung to death. No! Kid and Law. Get rid of all my favourites here. I have a lot of favourites, just to clarify. Fallen tributes. Shanks, Vago, Doflamingo, Hancock, Zoro, Brook, Nami, Law, Luffy, and Kid. Wow. We got rid of a lot of people here. Who's still alive? Frankie, Mihawk, Smoker, Ace, Shachi and Penguin, and Beppo. Okay. Smoker with 5 kills though. Wow, he's vicious. Right, let's see how it'll go. Shachi, Penguin, Mihawk, and Beppo sleep in shifts. But there's so little people left. Like, is it really a good idea to have an alliance now? Smoker begs for Ace to kill him. He refuses, keeping Smoker alive. And Frankie loses sight of where he is. Huh. I mean, Smoker and Ace is another ship. So maybe that's why Ace refuses to kill Smoker. But I'm glad they're both still in the tournament. The feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tributes' families. But would you really risk your life for a memoir? And that like, how could that be worth more than your own life? Like, your family's gonna suffer more if you die to get a picture of them, you know? Smoker kills Ace with his own weapon? Hold up. Did Smoker just spare Ace, or did Ace just spare Smoker? Did he just, like, kill him even though he was just spared by the very man? That's cruel. Wow, brutal. I mean, I guess that makes sense, like, Smoker had to turn Ace in anyway, but how? Mihawk sets an explosive off, killing Shachi and Penguin. No! That must be the explosive that he got from Shanks' donation thingy. Frankie destroys Beppo's memoirs out of spite. Oh, but Law just died, and now you're destroying all the remaining pictures of him. That's sad. That's quite sad. Day 4. Beppo defeats Smoker in a fight, but spares his life. You should not do that. If you spare Smoker's life, he will come back and kill you. Frankie kills Mihawk for his supplies. Okay, that makes sense. 3 Shannon shots can be heard in the distance. Cannon shots. Ace, Shachi and Penguin, and Mihawk. Okay, so now we have left Frankie, Beppo, and Smoker. Interesting. Smoker standing there, or sitting there, on the 6 kills, which is kind of scary. Frankie has 1 kill, and Beppo is just too cute and innocent to do anything, you know? The poor guy. Alright. Smoker poisons Frankie's drink, but mistakes it for his own and dies. Huh. Smoker is really out there trying to kill people. And Beppo bleeds out due to untreated injuries. The poor little guy. Like, his memoirs of law were just destroyed and now he's bleeding out too. That's just cruel. So I think that makes Frankie the winner, right? The winner is Frankie from District 7. Alright, congratulations, Frankie. You did it. You didn't do much, but you did win. Yeah, 1 kill. What did he do? It wasn't memorable enough, I'm sorry. Second, Beppo came in 2nd place, Smoker 3rd, then Mihawk, Chachi Penguin, Ace. But yeah. Oh, and now you can see... here you can see the summary. Rosinante accidentally steps on a landmine. You can't make this stuff up. I swear to God. Hancock being jealous and killing Robin because of that too. And then, yeah. Alright. That was the first annual Pirate King Brawl. Please let me know if you enjoyed it, because I definitely, absolutely did. And, yeah. It was a lot of fun recording this. I'll probably take about 4 times as long editing it. If I'm going to put in pictures. But we'll see about that, we'll see. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll try to remember to link this in the description so you have the link to it and don't need to search for it yourself. And I'll see you next time. Maybe we'll do another one of these, because this is a lot of fun.